Yoshihiro Togashi, born on April 27, 1966 in Yamagata Prefecture, Japan, is a Japanese manga artist. He began drawing manga at an early age. While he attended college, the publishing company Shueisha recognized his talent. Togashi has authored numerous manga series in different genres during the past 3 decades. He is perhaps best known for writing and illustrating the Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter series, both of which have been published in the popular weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Togashi is married to Naoko Takeuchi, the author of Sailor Moon. Born in Shinjo, Yamagata to a family that owned a paper shop, Togashi began drawing manga casually in his first to second year of elementary school. In high school, Togashi joined the Fine Arts Club. He later enrolled at Yamagata University where he studied education in the hope of becoming a teacher. During college he submitted some of his manga work to Weekly Young Jump, published by Shueisha. In 1986, at age 20, he authored a manga titled Butterby Straight, for which he received the Tezuka Award, the most prestigious award for new comic artists in Japan. Another manga by Togashi titled Jura no Mizuki was an honorable mention in Shueisha's first annual Hop Step Award Selection magazine, published in 1988. After having given up his goal of becoming a teacher, Togashi was contacted by an editor of Weekly Shonen Jump during his senior year of college, who asked him to move to Tokyo. Togashi's earliest published works for Shueisha included Okami Nante Kawakunai, I'm Not Afraid of the Wolf, a collection of comedy manga short stories. Weekly Shonen Jump published some of the stories prior to a tankobon released in 1989. Between 1989 and 1990, Togashi authored Ten to Shouru Cupid, An Ill-Tempered Cupid in Heaven, a 4-volume romance manga involving the relationship between a normal, human boy and a beautiful devil girl. In 1990, Togashi made a name for himself with his next series Yu Yu Hakusho. Based on his interests in the occult and in horror films, the plot features the character Yusuke Urameshi, who is killed and brought back to life as an underworld detective. The manga, which lasted 175 chapters over 19 tankobon from 1990 to 1994, went on to sell over 50 million copies worldwide, earned Togashi a Shogakukan Manga Award in 1994, and received a hit anime adaptation. Togashi next authored Church, a doujinshi series. In 1995, he created Level E, a science fiction comedy manga, comprising 3 volumes. It was first published in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1995 and ran until 1997. Level E was adapted into an anime television series in 2011. Togashi's next major series Hunter x Hunter, an action-adventure manga, began serialization in 1998. The story revolves around the protagonist Gon Freaks, a young boy in search of his father, who is a legendary, elite member of society called a hunter. This manga also performed very well commercially, with the first 20 volumes selling nearly 55 million copies in Japan as of August 2011. In 2008, Togashi tied with One Piece author Eiichiro Oda as the 5th favorite manga artist from a poll posted by the marketing research firm Oricon. In 2017, Togashi wrote the 2-chapter manga Akuten Wars. It was illustrated by Hachi Mizuno and published in the September and November issues of Grand Jump Premium. Togashi is married to Naoko Takeuchi, the manga artist of Sailor Moon. The two were introduced at a party hosted by Kazushi Hagawara in August 1997. The following year, Takeuchi assisted Togashi for a short time by adding screen tone to his manga Hunter x Hunter. Togashi and Takeuchi were married on January 6, 1999. In attendance for the ceremony were several fellow manga artists and voice actors from both the Sailor Moon and Yu Yu Hakusho anime series. The couple have 2 children and have collaborated on a children's book titled Ubo nu Takebo nu, which Takeuchi wrote and Togashi illustrated. Togashi enjoys board game-style video games and bowling with his family. He also likes watching horror movies, and considers Don't Look Up and Dawn of the Dead his favorites, including movies such as Alien, movies involving zombies and war. Togashi cites visual effects designer H.R. Giger as a major influence. Togashi suffered from an immense amount of stress while working on Yu Yu Hakusho, which caused him inconsistent sleep patterns and chest pain. On March 29, 2011, Togashi and his fellow manga artists posted messages on the official Shonen Jump website in support of the victims of the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. He has a younger brother named Hideaki Togashi, who is also a manga artist. The Togashi paper store run by his mother is still open in Shinjo, Yamagata. She welcomes fans and sells limited edition Togashi goods. Manga critic Jason Thompson stated that Togashi is no ordinary manga artist and does things his own way, explaining that his first few one-shots were a mix of school comedy and splatter film horror references. Then, at age 24, Togashi created a hit with the supernatural fighting comedy Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the obvious imitators of the Dragon Ball formula of start out as a comedy and then, once the readers like the characters, have them kick the crap out of each other. But rather than continue the series for as long as possible to maximize his profit, Togashi ended the series abruptly by turning the fighting manga back into a comedy. He then created the 0% fighting and 100% humor science fiction horror manga Level E. Togashi's style of artwork began with screen tone but gradually developed into minimalism. Both Rika Takahashi of X.org and Claude J. Peltier of Protoculture Addicts found the art style in Hunter x Hunter to be much simpler than Yu Yu Hakusho and Level E. Thompson noted that artwork during Hunter x Hunter's magazine run is often sketchy and missing backgrounds, but Togashi goes back and fixes it for its collected Tankobon release. He also wrote that Togashi has a love of gore and noted that some panels in Hunter x Hunter are apparently censored for gore by being covered with screen tone. Since 2006, Togashi has taken numerous lengthy hiatuses while serializing Hunter x Hunter. Some were due to illness and lower back pain, while the reasons for others were never disclosed. Thompson speculated that Togashi's slow output is because he is a perfectionist who wants to do everything himself, noting that if he really wanted to, he could have his assistants do everything. In his 2017 book Sensei Hakusho, which recounts his time working as Togashi's assistant from 1990 to 1997, Kunio Ajino stated that Togashi was unusually generous to his staff. Manga artists Nobuhiro Watsuki and Pink Hanamori have cited Togashi in Yu Yu Hakusho as an influence. He is one of the favorite artists of Naruto author Masashi Kishimoto and Tokyo Ghoul author Suai. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this every week. Thank you for watching.